Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you don't trust your own body anymore. You hesitate before getting out of bed, you grab furniture when you walk, and a simple step feels risky. Now imagine the opposite. Waking up at 60, 65, or even 75, feeling steady on your feet, strong in your legs, confident in your balance, and independent in your daily life. If you're over 60 or getting close to it, this video might be one of the most important ones you ever watch, because today I'm sharing the top 3 exercises you absolutely need to stay strong, steady, and independent as you age. These are not flashy gym moves, they're not exhausting, and you don't need equipment. But they work with your body, not against it, and they target exactly what we start losing fastest after 60, leg strength, balance, and core stability. So stay with me till the end, because missing even one of these could be the difference between confidence and fear in your daily life. Now let me say this clearly before we go any further. Aging does not mean weakness. Aging does not automatically mean falls, pain, or dependence. What really happens after 60 is that we move less, we sit more, and our muscles and balance systems don't get the signals they need to stay sharp. The good news is that the body responds at any age. I've seen people in their late 70s and even 80s regain strength and stability just by doing the right movements consistently. And the 3 exercises I'm about to walk you through are chosen specifically because they translate directly into real life. Getting up from a chair. Walking confidently. Catching yourself if you stumble. Standing on one leg while putting on shoes. These are the moments that matter. Let's start with the first exercise. And honestly, if you only did this one regularly, it would already change your life. I'm talking about the sit to stand. This movement looks simple, almost too simple, but it's one of the most powerful strength builders for adults over 60. Think about how many times a day you get up from a chair, the toilet, the couch, or the bed. Every single one of those moments uses your thighs, your hips, your glutes, and your core. When these muscles get weak, getting up becomes harder, slower, and riskier. That's when people start using their hands too much, rocking forward, or avoiding standing altogether. So here's how I want you to think about it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Your chest is tall, your shoulders are relaxed, and your eyes are looking forward. Before you stand, gently tighten your belly as if you're bracing for a cough. Then push through your heels and stand up smoothly. No rushing. No jerking, just controlled strength. Once you're standing, pause for a second, feel your balance, and then slowly sit back down the same way, controlling the movement all the way to the chair. That slow lowering is just as important as standing up. Now, if this feels easy, that's great. If it feels challenging, that's also great. You're exactly where you need to be. If you need to use your hands at first, that's okay, but try to use them less over time. What's happening here is you're teaching your brain and muscles to work together again. You're rebuilding leg power, joint stability, and confidence all at once. Do this movement regularly, and you'll notice stairs feel easier, walking feels stronger, and daily life just feels more manageable. But strength alone is not enough. This brings us to the second exercise, and this one is absolutely critical for preventing falls. Balance. As we age, our balance systems become less sharp, not because they're broken, but because we don't challenge them anymore. We spend less time on one leg, we move slower, and our nervous system gets lazy. The exercise I'm talking about is the single leg stand, and it might look almost too basic, but don't underestimate it. Stand near a wall, a counter, or a sturdy chair so you can hold on if needed. Shift your weight onto one leg and gently lift the other foot just a few inches off the ground. You don't need to lift it high. The goal is not height, it's control. Keep your chest tall, your shoulders relaxed, and your eyes focused on a point in front of you. Breathe calmly. At first, you might only manage a few seconds, and that's perfectly normal. Over time, those seconds will turn into 10, then 20, then 30. What's happening here is powerful. You're training the small stabilizing muscles around your ankles, knees, and hips. You're sharpening your reflexes. You're teaching your body how to react when you step on an uneven surface or get bumped slightly. This is the kind of training that walking alone does not provide. Walking is great, but it's repetitive and predictable. Balance training prepares you for the unexpected, and that's where falls usually happen. If you want to make this exercise slightly more challenging later on, you can try turning your head gently side to side or closing your eyes for a second or two, but only when you feel safe and confident. Always prioritize safety. The goal is progress, not pushing to the point of fear. Now let's move into the third exercise, and this one ties everything together. Strength without control is not enough, and balance without core stability is shaky. This exercise targets your core, but not in the way you might think. We're not doing crunches or sit-ups. Those can actually be uncomfortable or risky for many people over 60. Instead, we're focusing on a movement that strengthens your deep core muscles while also improving posture and coordination. I'm talking about the standing march. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Again, be near something you can hold if needed. Gently tighten your belly, lift one knee up as if you're marching, then slowly lower it and switch sides. The key here is slow, controlled movement. Don't rush. Don't swing your leg. Keep your chest upright and your hips steady. Imagine there's a glass of water on your head and you don't want to spill it. This exercise does something very important. It trains your core to stabilize your body while your legs move independently. That's exactly what happens when you walk, climb stairs, or step over obstacles. It also improves hip strength and coordination, which are essential for a smooth, confident gait. If lifting your knee high is difficult, lift it lower. The height doesn't matter nearly as much as control and balance. Now I want you to understand something important. These three exercises work together. The sit-to-stand builds raw leg strength. The single leg stand sharpens balance and stability. The standing march connects your core to your movement. Together, they create a strong, steady, and resilient body that supports you in real life, not just in workouts. You might be thinking, how often should I do these? And here's the beauty of it. You don't need long sessions. You don't need to sweat buckets. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Consistency beats intensity, especially after 60. Your body responds best to regular, gentle challenges rather than occasional hard workouts that leave you sore or discouraged. Another thing I want to address is fear. Many people over 60 avoid exercise because they're afraid of getting hurt. That fear is understandable, but avoiding movement is actually what increases risk. These exercises are safe, controlled, and adaptable. You can go at your own pace. You can use support. And you can build confidence gradually. Every repetition is a message to your body that says, I am capable, I am strong, and I am in control. Let me also say this clearly. If you have medical conditions, joint pain, or balance issues, always listen to your body and consult a professional if needed. There is no shame in modifying movements. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress and safety. As you keep practicing these exercises, pay attention to the small wins. Standing up feels easier. You don't need to grab the railing as tightly. You walk a little taller. You feel more stable when turning or stopping. These are signs that your body is adapting, and they matter more than any number on a scale. Aging well is not about doing everything young people do. It's about doing the right things for your body at the right time. Strength, balance, and control are the foundation of independence, and these three exercises give you exactly that. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need a few minutes, a little consistency, and the belief that your body is still capable of positive change. If you're watching this and you're over 60, I want you to know this. It is not too late. Not even close. Your body is listening, and every time you move with intention, you're investing in your future self. A future where you can walk confidently, live independently, and enjoy your life without fear. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments. Share it with someone you care about who could benefit from feeling stronger and steadier. And if you want more simple, science-backed exercises designed specifically for people over 50 and 60, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Your strength journey doesn't end with age. In many ways, it begins here.